Gregory Florioli wants to open a whole can of worms, and he asks, what does Ryan think about the Sorcerer now that his character is higher level?
Oh yeah, no. You know, like basically the Sorcerer is a rough go of it until you are a high level caster, because now there's just about no reason other than dropping the occasional shield spell. There's pretty much no reason to cast a spell that isn't a 5th level spell, because you just basically you start sapping out your low level spell slots and get 5th level spell slots through your sorcery points. So it's like the economy of actions. You have to always be aware of using your bonus action to do that if you haven't used it for something else. So it does always give you something to expend the bonus action for during combat, things like that. I was actually thinking, and we've had this discussion before. So I'm not 14th level yet, but eventually will, and you get some control over the wild magic surges, where you can roll twice and choose which result you want. I kind of think that should be more broadly applied to anything that has a random generated effect that you roll twice and get to choose. I think that would be pretty cool. I was also thinking, wouldn't it be interesting, even if you went with not our house version, but the bend luck ability? So with rolling a d4 instead of like the regular swings. But like, what if you could use that d4 and like delay the effects of a wild magic by d4 rounds? Like, so you expend it like, all right, I'm just gonna call a halt, because like I know a fireball is going to be dropped in what? So 4 times 6, it's in 24 seconds. I know a fireball is going to happen here. So I'm like, I do some stuff, and I'm like, guys, fire in a hole in 24, and start backing up. Like, I don't know. Like, I think that would be kind of cool to have like that little like almost like a slight temporal distortion that you can do with like wild magic surges.
It's interesting.
Yeah, like, so I mean, I wouldn't or even doing the thing that we modeled after Bardic Inspiration. Like, oh, if you roll high, like after you roll 8 rounds, like, wow, nobody's even going to be fighting.
The fight's going to be over.
Right, so it would be like, so in 8 rounds, I'm going to be a house planter or sheep. I know this at least.
Could you put me someplace sunny?
Yeah, exactly.
I would see that more as a higher level ability.
Yeah,
because I think that you should still be able to kill the party with a fireball.
Well, once you're 14th level.
He's saying at 14th level, all of that would incorporate.
Well, or I don't know, maybe it'd be another interesting baseline use of the bend luck ability that it would make it even more.
It virtually
useful.
takes away the negative effects of having wild surge, though.
Well, you could roll a 1 and it happens the next round. Like,
yeah, that's enough time to move out.
Yeah.
So I think it would take away the randomness too much.
Well, why don't you make it like a D4 -1, so it can happen. You could use the ability and it still happen on that round. That could be something.
That'd be interesting. So that's something we could talk about in the future, perhaps.
Or a coin flip, and if you win the coin flip, then it can happen the next round rather than this current round.
Yeah.
Off the food for
something to think about.
So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this, and you know the drill as usual. Stay
ready.